don't know. I hate that my phone doesn't.
Happy Halloweenie. Welcome, y'all.
Wait, started?
Yeah.
Oh. I was trying to record you first.
Welcome, y'all, to our Halloween special.
Cut.
Yeah.
Over. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloweenie. Welcome to our Halloween special with Saturn's Lab.
What?
I'd like to introduce to you Greenie the Pooh.
Hello.
And I am
Ew.
Donald Trump. Eeyore. But anyways.
So, we want to talk about Halloween, how a lot of people say different things about it, how, for the most part, I know religion is a topic that's very sensitive to talk about. A lot of people have different opinions about it. But for the most part, I know growing up, people would always say, for Christians, oh, you can't celebrate Halloween because that's the devil, or it's just not right. But then yet you see some Christians who still celebrate it.
Yeah, and that's something that we were talking about earlier before we started this. We were reading an article about how some Christians, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like they were saying that Halloween is for the devil and that they shouldn't celebrate it, but then afterwards it was...
I actually have it on here.
Yeah, and that's the truth, because as a kid, like, I didn't even think about like shit like that, you know, like being in for the devil and stuff like that. And
well, I know,
it was fun.
Well, I know for me, most of, like, some family members actually said like that was the devil.
And they're a Christian?
I don't I don't remember.
Damn.
But I know they would say, like, don't celebrate it, or because, like, the witches or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. It was just because they didn't want us to celebrate it. It's not loading.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's pretty much the point, though. It was just the fact that some were saying that it's bad, and some were saying that it's good.
That it's just for having fun. It's not to do anything, like, to celebrate
or worship anything.
Yeah, worship anything. It's just to enjoy it, just to have fun. Nothing bad. But for some people, they see it that way.
Because I love Halloween. It's like probably my favorite. It's like I don't know how many years when I have like Christmas and Halloween, but I love Halloween. Right. And I feel like we've always celebrated Halloween since we were kids too. You know, and compared now to the costumes back then is crazy to think about too.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like also it's a way of for everybody, not just kids, like for adults to, you know, like, celebrate, enjoy. I mean, you can dress up whatever you want, like, throughout the year, but I feel like this is actually like a day where people won't judge you for it, versus if you're like randomly dressed up and we're like, why is she dressed up like this?
But that's fine though.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but I mean, I personally wouldn't be like just dressing up like that. I know some people have more of a like,
they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which I don't mind either, but it's just like some people have that higher, I guess confidence. Yeah. I'm not saying that I don't have confidence, but it's just some people are more like more free.
Yeah,
I guess
that's the beauty of it. I feel like I'm almost there, and this is hard. See, I'm naked. Well, I'm messy, and it's hot. I don't think it's gonna be this hot. But yeah, we love celebrating Halloween. It's a joy, you know. It's fun, and I wish stuff like that existed. I know I've repeated myself so many times with you, like the demons and the ghosts and all that stuff. But I wish it was real, so it could be like more of a scary thing. Because I feel like when we've gone to like horror, like the horror Universal, I don't know. It gives you a different vibe, and I feel like I told my brother before too. And I feel like he's lucky, or people who believe in that kind of stuff are super lucky because they get to also fear that stuff, again, because they think it's real or they feel it's real. And I wish I could feel that too. Maybe one day, hoping to. Anybody knows any good spells or ghost thingies, just like shoot them to me, just bam. Maybe not her though, not her, just me, okay? Because I'm the one that's asking for it. Or you know what? My biggest fear is nothing like ghosts, because I think like if ghosts were real, it's like it goes into some deeper stuff. Because I don't even know what ghost means. People have different definitions of what ghost is, spirits,
Yeah, or like the energy.
energies, and it's so like controversial because everybody has their own definition of what they believe that is. Like some people think it's like, oh, the spirit is you, the ghost is
Which
you.
there's nothing wrong with what people believe. I just feel like people shouldn't be getting offended
Yeah, of
or
course.
saying like,
But I
this
love
is
it.
why this is
I love
wrong.
that people like believe stuff like that because I love hearing stories like the supernatural or things that they believe and stuff like that. Like because it interests me a lot. And like I just feel like, but there's more conversation to be done. Maybe like in another podcast talk about like the spiritual and all that stuff. But what actually scares me, and you're aliens. It's like a love and hate relationship. I just feel like imagine just one day waking up, like and it's dark and you look to your left and you see like just some big creature, just and there's nothing supernatural because it could be like from this world or from this universe. It's natural. But that scares me.
And like how they said back then, aliens don't exist, and now they're saying that they exist. And this planet and the universe is so huge. We don't know what's out there. And obviously there's something out there, but we don't know what.
I think that's my thing. Yeah, like you said, because even when I was a kid too, I would always watch like alien movies, like Roswell and all that. And my parents would go to yard sales, and like they would buy random movies, and some of them were about the Roswell incident, like when it crashed. So that was like the biggest thing. But for years and years, it was always like it's a conspiracy, it's not real or just people's. But as we got older,
The dogs. They're crying. It's spooky.
as we got older, boom.
Is it gonna turn off?
I'm still at that bottle. You see, poop. Oh well. Sorry, technical difficulties. As we got older, the fact that our own governments, our own government and other governments, as you said that things like UFOs, even though it doesn't say anything about aliens, it's still something like, whoa, it's very alarming. Which I wish like there would be like if ghosts were real, there would be a debriefing like that too. There would be like things like, guess what we found. There wouldn't be like ghost adventures.
And usually when it comes to ghosts, it's more like the religion.
Yeah.
Like not science or like related. It's all like religion.
It's a ghost right now.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What's your biggest fear?
Well, I have a couple, but I would say my biggest would be spiders. But I feel like that's more. I kind of like. I manifest. Oh, never mind.
You manifest them. The spiders because of your fear? Because you said that a couple of times.
I just feel like I don't even know why or how I became so afraid of them. which they're not bad. They actually help the environment. There's a lot to them, but anyway, I'm just scared. But I'm learning, like, to not be, scared. I feel like I've little by little been getting better, but it's still there. But
What about like demons and stuff like that?